You have had deeper and more painful paper cuts than the puncture the surgeon will inflict on your flesh for ultrasound carpal tunnel release surgery. I'm really excited about this because I've not been able to necessarily play cello effectively for very long. I'm talking more than 5 to 10 minutes without these 3 digits here become quite numb. It's been during the day, it's been during the night. Riding my motorcycle is impossible. I honestly hope that the recovery is much, much quicker. And yeah, I'm super excited about this. It's off to the surgeon's ward, to the OR, to get my carpal tunnel surgery completed. Yes, I just had my carpal tunnel, my canal carpien surgery done here. Sliced 4 centimeters of my flesh inside my body so I can finally play cello without any limitations. Yes, so does it hurt? Oh, as the anesthesia wears off, of course, it's probably going to hurt a little bit. I'm a cellist. I'm a cello teacher. I've had trigger finger surgery, which was quite painful. But this, he just bandages me up, no stitches, and sends me on my way. Got some painkillers at the pharmacy, and that's it. So I'm looking forward to see how quickly I recover from this. Oh, it's going to happen eventually. It took me 28 minutes, but I was finally able to crawl over, get it over the line. Got it over the line there. And only one sharp pain shooting through my wrist. I had surgery where they sliced 4 centimeters of a carpal ligament that holds your bones together from the inside of my body. I had that surgery about 50 hours ago, little over 2 days. Now, if you are squeamish, I suggest you turn away. There will be a bit of well, this and that. So what he's doing, if you're familiar with being around a pregnant lady with a baby in the body, he has an ultrasound machine, and he's just him. The nurses are doing nothing at this point. It's just these, see there's hanging out back there. It is only the surgeon. He's manipulating the ultrasound, and there goes in the blade. And if you're probably wondering what type of blade it is, it's a tiny little, almost like you're knitting. If you've ever seen somebody knitting, it's literally that size, okay? It's like when somebody does knitting. I don't knit, but it reminded me of that sort of tool. I'm going to pause it right here to show you what he's using. And that is, he pokes it inside. There you go. It's right here. One poke. That's all it is, and that's all it takes. The whole surgery, you feel something that kind of going inside you. Again, if you're squeamish, and probably shouldn't watch this part, but for anyone who's truly worried or thinking about getting carpal tunnel release surgery, I believe that this surgery right here, it's not only fascinating, you can watch it in real time. So here he goes. He's cutting my ligament. You can see it get dark as he slices. You see the line. I'm no surgeon, no doctor, but the darkness means that space. And what they're doing, they're releasing the ligament to give the nerve room to not get compressed. So that's the main thing about this, is he's going to slice 4 centimeters of this right here, and you see him slicing right there. And he's going to slice it and just basically release pressure off the carpal canal. So the nerve right here that's in this canal. So that's what they're doing. He goes, and it's quite effective. It doesn't need to be some fancy, camera sticking in, giving you stitches. Somebody figured out one day, let's just use an ultrasound and get grandma's little knitting, get grandma's little knitting thing, whatever they use, and let's sharpen the tip and stick it up and see if that works. That's literally what it is. You see the hook right there. It's literally what it is. The whole process took 3 minutes. 3 minutes. He's done. Boom. It's done. Over with. And the last bit I'm going to show you is what the tool looks like, which is quite amazing. It's quite amazing. So there it is. I'm going to go back just a smidge so you can see it. And that's it. I tell you, it looks like a knitting tool. You have had deeper and more painful paper cuts than the puncture the surgeon will inflict on your flesh for ultrasound carpal tunnel release surgery. You know how long a paper cut hurts, and they're painful. And they're also usually on the tips of your fingers where you have calluses and stuff. This is right here where it's sensitive. You saw what he was doing. This is just many, many degradations less painful. I learned a phrase this week.
Okay.
Chi va piano va sano.
Chi va piano va sano. In Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's total truth, huh? Yeah, except, you have to also move our body.
Yeah.
Because, you might get... If you go too slow, you start gaining weight, and then...
But I'm just talking about this right here.
Yeah.
There's a saying in English, like, the surgeon tells you, don't go on doing all the hard work I just did.
Mm.
13 days in, and I have most of the strength back on the usage of my hands in the context of being a musician. I've still yet to go back to the gym. Besides the slight amount of pain in there, 13 days afterward, I'm almost 100%. I have to say, if you are on the fence about carpal tunnel release surgery, there is no reason you shouldn't call up your surgeon, get it going. Slice up your hand. Because in 2 weeks, if you're a cello player, you're going to be mostly at 100%. Mostly above 90%. It's incredible time to be alive. Yeah! Finally.